Hello there, and welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We have a lot to get done today, including collecting a lot of resources. So, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump right into it. I meant to do that. But not jump into that hole. That would be a bad idea. There we go. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. I'm back here on my iron mine collecting iron. And, you want to see something silly? Yeah, this is how deep it is, and it's still going. Those pillars are the original supports I dug, and I am now, what is that, 8 layers deeper than that and still going. The problem is if I dig any of these walls, it causes cave-ins. So what I think I'm gonna have to do, I can't even get to the ladder right now. I need to go grab an extra ladder out. What I think I'm gonna have to do now is go up here and just completely dig down and turn this into a quarry in order to be able to actually clear out the walls, because I can't dig into the walls without causing cave-ins. But right on the other side of this wall here, there's a body of water. Same with this one. So I'm gonna have to dig all that out, fill that in, and then dig out the walls. But this just keeps going deeper and deeper. And I mean, I'm not really complaining. This has provided me with so much iron. I mean, I've been here for just 3-4 minutes. I've already got 12 ingots of iron. And I'm only halfway through one level that I've dug. If I clear out the top and then start clearing out the walls, I'm not even sure how far back these go. Like, for all I know, if I start digging this wall, there can be another 10 blocks in that direction of nothing but iron. This is where a dynamite might come in handy. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to reread, but if I read it correctly, dynamite, or the barrels, the gunpowder barrels, don't actually destroy blocks. They'll break them. But if I dug just a one deep hole, put the dynamite in there, lit it, ran like the Dickens, and it detonated, it would knock down all the blocks in its radius, but not destroy any of the blocks. Break them, but not destroy them. So you'd get 100% of the drops. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We will have to test that. 2 layers of the iron ore from the mine yielded me 71 cast iron, and then all of the gravel processed down to 7 silver, 6 gold, and 29 copper. So that'll help a bit. I need to now process some of that copper into bronze. I need to make 3 more crafts of this, so it's going to require 6 more iron for the rose quartz and 3 brass for the casings. Then I need a 4th brass. Oh, another 2 iron for this one. Okay, so I need at least, well, I mean, let's just do a full 16, right? Get that processing into iron bloom. Yeah, and then I might as well just do 10 ingots of bronze. I'm going to need it anyway. Going to use 4? 3, 4. Yeah, going to need 4 for my auto crafter to make the wheels. Oh wait, what do I need for the wheel? A lot of andesite alloy. I'll make more of that after the iron's done. And after I'm done with this, with mixing this and turning it into bronze, then we're going to toss a bunch of iron into the bellows and start making steel, because I'm down to 3 ingots and I want to make either red or blue steel. Oh, I've got it right here already. Awesome. And so that requires high carbon red steel, which is black steel plus weak red steel. And the weak red steel is black steel again, brass, rose gold, and steel. I'm gonna have to write this down. This is getting a little complicated. So, ooh, what would be a good ratio for this? I can't do 5, 1, 1, 3. That doesn't work. So if I do a stack of 20, I could work this out better, because then that'd be 10, 2, 2, 14. This would need, no, that'd still be wrong. Right, if I do 10, 3, 3, and 4, that would give me good. So give me what I need. So I would need to do 20. Yeah. Oi. That's a lot to get the steel, but I mean, I'm gonna need a lot of the steel anyway. Blue steel should be rather similar. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong buttons, aren't I? I need a weak blue steel. That's black steel again, and steel, and then sterling silver and bismuth bronze. All right, I'm going to, well, sit here and cast out a bunch of molds. You know, I'm like 99% sure I can set up a deployer to do this for me. But that would require me rearranging my forges a little bit. Might be something I plan in the future though. My inventory is a mess right now, but there's a method to my madness, so bear with me for a minute. We are going to heat up a few of these. We're going to mold most of them together into double ingots, but we're going to take 2 of them and turn them into rods. Yeah, we have that lapis now, so we can make a sticky piston. Well, make a piston, turn it into a sticky piston, add that to a upgrade base, which I have the material for, turn that into a pickup upgrade, and then add the other 3 rods, raw iron rods, the lapis, and another piece of redstone, and make a upgrade magnet upgrade. Stick that on my backpack, and I will literally be able to pick stuff up off the ground without having to go over to it. Okay, so we need draw, bend. Draw, bend. Oh, perfect. That was easy. All right, and then I need to turn most of these just into double ingots. I need 5 double ingots in total. So while those are heating up, let's do this. First, upgrade base. Next, I need to take this, make 1 more plank. Well, I mean, I can't make just 1, but you get the idea. So now we have a piston. And we have some glue here, so toss that on. Sticky piston. We have some string on us. Pickup upgrade. Now, we'll be able to tell it what to and what not to pick up. But that's not what we're going with here. Now we have the magnet upgrade. We could pick up experience also. Ooh, that's cool. Wonder how that would work. Well, we're gonna have to find out. But now, what if I throw this over here? That picked up from pretty far away. It went straight into my inventory. And then you can control... Oh, wow. That's a lot faster than I had anticipated it being. Let's check. Do I have... I don't have a steel plate. Okay. Oh. I can fix that easily. Turn this into a plate, and then instead of using the anvil more, pull this off, pop that on for a minute, pop those on, and I'll just turn those into the double sheets. Okay, so we're done with the forge for the moment being. So we have the pickup upgrade. We have the sheets are done already. We have all those. I want to put that back in there. Grab that. Oh wait, I still need a little more heat. Oh, this is still hot. Okay, because I now need to forge it into this iron flask. What does that require? Bend, punch. Bend. Oh. There we go. Now we've got that. There we go. We now have an iron flask. I don't know how much water it holds, but it has more durability. It does not say how much water it holds. Oh, it holds 2 buckets. I could have probably told that just by looking at the barrel. Anyway. Now we have a flask to replace our leather. Now we have an iron flask to replace our leather flask, which is down to 2 durability. I can repair that. It's not that bad once it's broken. Here we go. Broken plus a bladder will repair it, but it only has 100 durability. So might as well go with the iron flask, which holds a lot more and has a lot more durability. Okay. Next, I want to make some more rose quartz. Pop those and these in here. We have all of those. Then I'm going to need brass casings. Oh, I didn't need 4 brass casings. I only needed 3. Well, we have extra brass. Okay. Small mistake. Not very costly, thankfully. And now we need 1 of those. And I need to make a few more crafting tables. This is why my inventory was an absolute mess. There we go. Now we have all of our mechanical crafters. I've got to go make a... Probably have enough andesite alloy to make 1 already, but... I'm going to take a minute, craft up more because I'm going to need more, and then we'll see about crafting up the crushing wheel. And then maybe we can go collect some obsidian. Meanwhile, I've already started going through my iron, and I wrote down what I'm going to need. So you need 1 pig iron per black steel. Okay. And then you need 1 black steel to combine with your weak red or weak blue steel in order to make the red or blue steel. So in order to make 1 ingot of red steel, it costs you an ingot of weak black steel, an ingot of pig iron, a ingot of weak red steel, and a black steel ingot. So it costs 4 ingots to make 1 ingot. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go with the blue steel. I saw Il Mango, he's all set up in the red steel. So plus I only really need the red steel to make the water bucket. Well, to make a bucket that can pick up water, and then if you combine a red steel bucket and a blue steel bucket, you get a regular bucket which can pick up either lava or water. So I think I'm gonna go with the blue steel. Plus blue's my favorite color, so I'd rather have the blue armor than the red armor. Well, I went out on a little adventure. I had to grab, and I got a lot of it, more zinc. We're seriously got about 50 plus ingots. But I come back to my house trying to take off again. And yeah, that's just going so fast you can't even see, can't even see anything. That's just trippy. Oh, hey, that was what I was talking about, that the farm can break. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna have to relog to fix all this. But we have an absolute ton of zinc now. So I remembered I'm just a little bit away from my house. My house is right there. That's my farm. And here I am under here. I remember finding, was it nickel? Yeah, nickel down here. And so, well, I've been clearing it out and there's not much left. Oh, it went straight into my inventory. See, that's gonna throw me off. I'm used to stuff dropping on the ground and now it goes straight into my backpack. Anyway, there's not much here. There's a little bit in the wall over there, so I'm gonna have to go pillar up and try to grab that. That not good. That's not even 2 ingots. I have 11 back home. And I need another 4 in order to have enough nickel to make all the blue steel I need to make. So unless there's a lot more hiding in this wall up here that I otherwise can't see. I mean, there may be some beyond this gravel still, but it only says trace, and that's probably because it's still detecting that there and this over here. See, this is where the TNT would come in handy. Put some down here, give it 2 or 3 stacks of gunpowder, set it off, clear out all this gravel and see what we wind up with. Okay, so there's nothing else that way. Still says there's a trace this way, so there might be. Still says trace, so there might still be something over here. But it's going to be a pain to find. And all of that can cave in on me if I make one mistake. Trace is there. Trace is there. I actually see some up there. Should probably grab that now before I forget. Or before it gives me more false positives. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Found nothing. Yeah, that was it. That was giving me the, not necessarily false positive, but that was what I was hitting. That was telling me that there was still stuff down here. You know, I should have probably tested this a long time ago. So, zinc, it melts at a very low temperature. It melts at very hot. So, these at dark red are too hot to, release from the molds right away. But yeah, you can quench it in water and cool it down, and it does use some water to do it. But yeah, you can speed up the solidifying process by quenching it in water. That's worth knowing in case you're doing something like this and you have to cast out a lot of ingots and it takes a long time for it to cool down. It's not quite the same. But it is 90 degrees in my room right now, with like 70% humidity. So I kind of know what it feels like to be staying next to a blast furnace right now, baking steel, because I'm baking. Anyway, we need to craft up 96 ingots of pig iron. I have 16 ingots worth in there. I have 8 ingots in there. I have 16 here. This is going to take a bit of time. And then once I have all those ingots smelted into pig iron, I then need to turn 38 of it into steel. And then that steel, I have to alloy together with all of these, which I've already planned out. 14 nickel and 16 black bronze to make the weak black steel. Yes. And then the 6 bismuth bronze and 6 sterling silver to make the weak blue steel once I have the black steel and the regular steel to go in there. And then when all of that is done, we will be able to make blue steel. And we'll be able to make enough blue steel to make an anvil and a full set of armor. And then I can melt down this anvil, turn that into blue steel, and start making some blue steel tools. There we go. That's all melted. Well, while it's there, might as well start casting out what I can. All right. Well, I'm going to go away so I can turn a fan back on. And I'll be back when I've made some more progress. So that's all of our pig iron. We've got 96 ingots. I've already turned 8 into steel, and this is needed for the blue steel. The sterling silver, the bismuth bronze, and the steel. I combine that with 20 black steel, which I still have to craft up, which is what this, and most of these are for. So I need 30 steel to make 60 black steel. So let's grab 16 and 14. Then we can run downstairs to our auto system, and I think I already have the high carbon steel there. Yes. So pop that on. Those will get turned into high carbon steel, just like that. And then when they're done, I'll put the steel in there, cycle them through again, and then we'll have our 30 steel. In the meantime, we can grab all of these and all of these. That is satisfying, hearing the pop, pop, pop sound on there. And then I'm going to need 60 of these pig iron to turn the black steel that we're currently making here. I'm just thinking. These can't hold 60. They can only hold about 40. So I need a half this, but this is done down here. So let's grab those. That we just swap those. Put that back in there. And now this is going to turn all of that high carbon steel into steel. And then I'm going to need to add a total of 15 ingots of steel to get my first half of the black steel done. And as I said, hopefully my ratio is not going to be messed up any. Although I was able to divide it equally in half. So dang it. I need to melt one more ingot of steel. It's still not enough. There we go. Now I can start casting out the black steel. Oh, we had to add 2 extra ingots of steel. Although, then again, that means I could probably take out 1 or 2 of the extra black bronze ingots. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. And we're almost done with the last batch of the weak steel ingots. And once these are done, we have to combine them on an anvil with flux. So I'm going to need to grab more flux from my chest over there. With the pig iron to turn it into black steel. And then while I'm forging that, I can probably start tossing all of that in, start alloying it down so as not to waste heat. And I am going to use the anvil for this part because using the basin and the mechanical press is going to take too long to do 60 something ingots. Oh, right, I need to heat them. Oh, that's an oversight. Okay, well, as long as I don't hit the bellows, I don't have to worry about these getting too hot and then melting and messing this up. So that's gonna have to wait. But once these are both hot enough to weld, I can toss more in now. Let's do this the less than ideal way, because I forgot I need them hot to weld. See, that gives me the high carbon. And I can take that downstairs and put it through the system like the other stuff. And when these are done, they'll be the final ingots. We'll have a full stack of this high carbon black steel, which we then have to turn into black steel. There we go. And toss those in now. And then pick up all these, which are probably not all going to fit because they're all varying temperatures. Yep. Oh wait, they should all go into my backpack now, shouldn't they? Oh wait, I turned off the backpack. Yeah, it's very hard to use that magnet upgrade when you are tossing stuff into a furnace. It likes to fly right back into your inventory. We go down here, we grab our black steel. Then we can swap like we did before. And then just dump all of these in here. They don't fit. Actually, let's take those out first. Let them cycle through the stuff that has a temperature, because once they actually go into the conveyor belt, they lose their temperature data. So they should all stack in here with no problem. And now we can toss those in. Ooh. Let's relight these before I come down here and find a creeper again. Because yes, that did happen. Thankfully, I got him before he got me. So this has our bismuth bronze, our sterling silver, and our steel. Now we need to melt 20 ingots of black steel into it. And once we've melted 20 in, that'll give us the weak blue steel, which we do the same thing we did before. Cast them into these weak blue steel ingots, combine them with a black steel ingot on an anvil, and then we'll have blue steel, and then we can look at making the blue steel anvil, and then some blue steel armor. And there we go. We have weak blue steel. Let's start casting that out. I'm gonna have to keep it hot enough to cast it. And then once we have all these cast out, we can heat them both up and turn them into ingots. And while I'm casting, I have to keep it maxed out. But once it's done casting, I can let it drop to brilliant white again. And yeah, what I need to do is forge these together, but then take one of them and actually turn it into a ingot. There we go. Because now I can place this. Well, I guess I'm feeling blue. Because now we can place this on the contraption downstairs and auto forge the rest of these. And I do that all the time. End up putting my walking cane onto the anvil. All right, but I'm going to continue doing this. That looks nice. And this one. Ooh, that really looks nice. And that's 4. So now we can start with the any. Hit, bend. There we go. Okay, hit last, hit second to last, upset third to last. Ooh. And that's our chest piece. I think I just need a single sheet. Yep, for the boots. Oh, the boots aren't high enough. Next, we need a double sheet for the greaves. Oh, those are the greaves. Then this is the helmet I need. Bend, bend, and then hit. All right, and now we just need to make the boots. That's a single sheet and another single sheet. And there's the boots. And I can take those out. And so looks funny with the goggles on. There we go. That I still look like I'm a monster with no pupils. But there we go. Now we've got blue steel armor. This has considerable more armor, considerable more hardness, and plenty of knockback resist too. And then of course you see slashing, piercing, and crushing resistance. This has slightly higher crushing, whereas if you look at red steel has slightly higher piercing. So that means that this armor is better against zombies and I think spiders, whereas the red would be better against skeletons. But there we go. Now we've got a full set of blue steel armor, and I'm gonna have to run and make some food because my hunger bar is almost empty. You know, I like the armor, but the helmet just doesn't go good with the create goggles. There we go, much better. So we're well done for today. Next episode, however, we're going to upgrade the windmill a bit more, so we have more stress unit capacity, since we're going to need more for our auto crafter. It's already maxing out the system with just the, what we have, 11, and we need 21 in total. So yeah, we're going to add at least another, what is it, 16 an extra row to each of the windmill blades. That should give us enough power. Well, put us at about 3,000 stress units. So it should be enough for us to be able to set up the auto crafter temporarily and build our crushing wheels. And then we have to set up the crushing wheels to be a specific craft and start making some obsidian dust so we can look at making train casings and building trains. But like I said, that's next episode. Until then, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.